was hot as all fucks, okay? Like, so hot, so hot. Traveled from Baltimore all the way to Philly for the Roots picnic. Parking was horrible. This is my third Roots picnic, and last year, like, I saw people from Baltimore. Like, you know, it was a lot of people, but it wasn't like you wouldn't run into people. This year, because of the popularity, and this is my assumption, but because of the popularity of Jimmy Fallon, it quadrupled size. Like, they need to relocate at this point because it is massive. And if you are not into crowds, then you probably will not enjoy yourself. But it was very tight this year. Not a lot of places where you weren't, like, you know what I mean, next to people. But went in there and I wanted to see Moses Sumney. And I was introduced to Moses from my favorite girl group, King. Moses is dope. He basically does his own show. So he'll produce the background vocals on stage and then record them in front of you and then sing at the same time. And then he basically produces the track while on stage. And his voice kind of reminds me of Bilal, who was my favorite if you've been watching any of my reviews. So that was dope. After that, I saw, Rory. I forgot to tell you about Rory. Rory is an 18-year-old cat from Atlanta. And his set was dope. He kind of reminds you of Michael Jackson, Jimi Hendrix, Andre 3000, if you can kind of understand any of that. The dude was so humble and so grateful. He said this was his first year rapping, and the reception that he's gotten from all his fans and love, it was heartwarming. And you could tell that he appreciated, like, us vibing with him, and he was vibing with the crowd. Hiatus Coyote, they just dropped Choose Your Weapon? Choose Your Weapon. Their set was okay. I've seen them already. I feel like their type of production is better appreciated in a more intimate setting. I feel like it was kind of a disconnect for me because of the festival vibe, even though they were dope. But when I saw them in DC, they were 10 times better. Rae Sremmurd. I don't know their music outside of shit that's on radio, but these cats had energy like no other. Like, jumping all over the stage. I'm surprised they didn't crowd surf. Like, and I don't want to say they was on anything, because people could just be happy, but they were like amped to the 5th degree, and that made me amped. And I didn't know what the fuck they were rapping about, but I just was like, I ain't got no type. Oh, Brianna Cash, forgot about her. I heard about Brianna Cash before, but I really didn't know who she was. But the girl kills on the guitar. Her vocals are not too shabby either. And she had a dope band behind her. Like, her drummer was A1. Then A$AP Rocky. His album just came out. I want to say last week. He was there with some of his A$AP Mob. And I expected more from Rocky. I feel like his music should have been up louder or something. Like, there was some sort of disconnect during his set. Like, he just kept saying, man, this shit is lit. Philly, this shit is lit. And I'm like, is he lying to us? Because I don't feel like the crowd was really that rowdy for him. I think everybody there was really for The Weeknd and Erykah Badu. So when The Weeknd came out, he came out on the main stage, which was weird to me because I feel like his voice isn't strong enough to handle a massive stage. But he had like a very dramatic set, you know what I mean? He had lights and visuals behind him. Like, his set was dope. And I must be living under a rock because people stand for The Weeknd, and I didn't know he was on Baby Drake status. Like, EXO or whatever the fuck he represents, Canada, like, the people knew his words like inside and out, like Beyonce. Like, you could hear him singing, but you could also hear the crowd like roar behind him. But Philly fucks with The Weeknd heavy. Then, of course, The Roots closed out with Erykah Badu as the headliner. I feel like anytime The Roots is backing any band, they're going to push you to do 120%. So anytime you have Erykah and you have Quest, I mean, it's guaranteed to be guaranteed to be a major show. The crowd was bananas. Like, I was standing next to a lady who knew every single word, and it was like we were family, you know. Like, most of the times I go to concerts and it's just like I'm the only one singing, and it's like, oh, few people here and there that can rock out with me, but literally it was a sea of Erykah stands. Like, her career goes back past 10 years ago, and these songs are still relevant. Like, I swear to God, she was singing songs that made me want to fall in love again, and I was like, that is powerful as fuck. Like, she's singing her heart out, and I'm just like, damn. Like, I remember when I was in love, or damn, I want to be in love again. Like, music is really a powerful source, and it is really a healer in the true sense of the word. And I think they have intentions of broadening outside of Philly. I think I read an article, I think it was Huffington Post or something, where they said they're trying to branch out to Baltimore, DC, California, and LA, which is kind of strange because the Roots home base is Philly. But I feel like even if they did it in Philly, they would have to do it at a different venue, because it is just, it's popular now, and it's like it's growing rapidly. Shit is amazing. So make sure you check it out. A lot of the footage is on okplayer.com. You can watch a lot of the Erykah Badu performances, and you can watch The Weeknd perform as well. If you guys were there, let me know. Also, if you've been to any concerts this far, or you know of any upcoming concerts in the DMV, New York, Philly, I travel for shows, and you think that I should go to the show and I should like do a recap, comment below. I'll comment back. We can have a little exchange. This is your girl, Chanel Loren. Spread love.